Welcome to another episode of the Casual Report 40k edition. My name is Pete.
And my name is Seth. And today we're going to be playing 2,000 point Strike Force Battle. The map is going to be Crucible of Battle. The mission we pulled is Chilling Rain, which is probably for the better.
Yeah, the less rule we got to worry about.
Yeah.
And the primary mission is take and hold. You score 5 points per objective marker, maximum of 15. And the only thing that changes, if you are going second on the 5th turn, you will be scoring at the end of the turn. So Seth, what are you bringing in today?
I'll be bringing in the Loyal Servants of the Emperor, the Genestealer Cultist. And I built this list really to have fun. I have 2 Abominants that are like my heavy hitting stuff, but the majority of my list I do want underground, kind of waiting to ambush, really capitalizing on my army rules. What about you?
I am bringing in the Thousand Sun. Elite armies, I don't have to paint a lot, although the gold trims are kind of a pain still. I built this army. It's not super cookie cutter. We don't have Ahriman, but we do have a lot of Exalted Sorcerer with Rubik Marine, so hopefully if you don't kill it, I can bring some back. But I do still have a Brick of Terminator, because I gotta kill your guys somehow. We have a good amount of Cabal points, and hopefully we can do some magical shenanigans.
All right, man. Well, let's see what.
Let's send it to a battle round 1.
Yeah.
Bowling for attacker and defender.
Let's do it. Oh, tie.
Oh, tie one more time.
All right. Woo. Oh.
Oh. I guess I will be attacker. And
yeah.
this is our attacking side.
I guess I'm defender.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and deploy our units, and we'll be right back.
Let's do it.
Roll to see who gets to go first.
It's gonna be me. No, it's not.
I get to go. I don't want to go first.
It doesn't matter. You're going first,
I'm being
buddy
forced
boy.
to play this.
Buddy boy.
All right, let's get going.
All right.
So we are going to be starting battle round 1, and I drew behind enemy line, and I drew assassination for my secondaries.
Good luck.
And I only have one ability to use, and that is my Magnus ability, and we're going to use Time Flux. So my Thousand Sun units are going to be moving 2-inch faster, as long as they're in this aura.
Come to me.
Which they are clumped.
Come
so
to me,
they're... At the start of shooting phase, I'm going to use some Cabal points. I'm going to spend 5 of my Cabal points to move up my Warp Flamer to the point. And then we are going to use 6 more Cabal points to use Echo of Warp, which means I can spend my ability that costs a CP for free. I'm going to use Fusion, which means my bolt weapons will now be considered psychic, and instead of their original strength, they will be strength 5. So my Forge Fiend is going to be shooting your Ridge Runner. It is 3/3 shots.
So my Ridge Runner is going to use a CP for Smoke Screen.
Oh no, only 1 goes through.
So I'm looking for 6s. Yep. The Emperor saves. Oh no, he didn't.
Nope. 3 damage. All right, so Magnus is gonna go ahead and shoot some stuff. So we're gonna use the Siege Firestorm first. It is blast and it is psychic, so it's gonna be D6 plus 3.
Okay. Yeah, my save's a 5, so I'm looking for 6s here. So you wiped them all. All right, so you destroyed them. I got to roll a D6. I'm looking for a 4, 5, or a 6, which I get. They are going to be back on the board.
Okay.
And I got to put them up now.
All right.
The end of your next movement phase. So I'm going to put them occult ambush marker right here.
Sounds good. My Demon Prince is going to go ahead and use his Inferno Cannon on your Jackals. Okay, so Demon Prince, 6 shot.
Oh no. -1 to my save, so I'm looking for 6s here. Can we do it? We save 1.
2 damage.
2 damage each. I'm taking 10.
Okay, so we got Warp Smite.
Sure.
So on a 3-up, 4-up.
So I'm taking 3 wounds. That puts me at 4 wounds here.
And now my Exalted Sorcerer is going to shoot me. It's D6. 2-ups. 3s.
All right, I'm looking at 4, so I'm looking at 6s. How much damage?
D3.
All right, you kill this one.
Inferno Bolt Gun. He is within Magnus range, so it's going to be, and it's Psychic Weapon now, so it gets +1. So
Okay.
it's on 2. 3 wounds.
Let's do it. Okay, so I'm looking for 5s.
6 hits on 3s.
Toughness 5. So he's gone. You got him.
So that was a pretty solid shooting phase, if I do say so myself. But behind enemy line doesn't look realistic in my future, so I'm going to toss it away to get another point. So I'm now at 2 CP,
All right.
and it's going to be your turn, sir.
All right. So my command phase, I'm going to draw
Yep.
2 cards.
Does your grandpa have weak cards in his deck?
I have Area Denial, and I have Secure No Man's Land. So
Oh.
securing No Man's Land actually is very accomplishable if I can get that middle point
Why don't
and
you just
get you off of it.
Move here right now.
Oh, I'm thinking about it, man. I'm thinking about it.
You got to do some Battle Shock,
Right?
right?
Do some Battle Shock.
There's only one.
There's on 1 unit.
Just fail it.
Let's see, what am I have to beat? I think I beat it.
All right, so we're going to do some Overwatch.
Spin a CP.
Yep, spinning a CP. Warp Smite, 2 hits. It's on 3s.
All right, I'm going to take 1 damage.
10d6.
42 hits.
So
Let's
we're going
do
to do
it.
10 at a time. We did it, folks.
You got him. Okay, so that's all my movement. Now we go into shooting. All right, so first we're gonna have my Achilles Ridge Runner into the Flamer unit, looking for force. Oh, I hate you. So I have a Twin Heavy Stubber, looking for force, and it's Twin Link, so I'm gonna get to reroll wounds.
Oh. So 3-ups.
1 damage each. The transport is shooting.
Zangor.
So I'm gonna start with demolition charges. It's a blast, D6 plus 3, D6 attacks. Let's see what else.
6-up.
Only
So
gonna lose
you
3.
killed 3.
Yeah. All right, so now I'm gonna have a heavy stubber, rapid fire 3.
Well, 6-up again.
All right, and then the last thing I have is a twin length autocannon, looking for force here. Take your
6-up.
Mortars are gonna be shooting your scary flamer unit. D6 shots.
3-ups. Killed another one.
We'll go over to punish that demon prince, and we're gonna shoot the ridge runners over there. Heavy mining laser, looking for 3s because I have a spotter on the top of that car. He's poking his little head out.
Okay, 3-ups.
I need you to fail these, please.
I'm gonna spend 2 Cabal points to re-roll.
Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, heavy stubbers, rapid fire. He is going to shoot your Forge Fiend. Mining laser, looking for 4s because he doesn't have a spotter. And for 3s. Twin heavy stubbers will go on the same thing. Or use my Goliath Rock Grinder, and he's going to shoot your Demon Prince.
Okay.
This time he will use the Survey Augur ability that was given from this
Oh.
and take away your cover. Heavy mining laser, D3 shots.
Okay.
3s, both wound.
Ooh, 4-up.
So no cover, and yeah, use your. Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
How much damage?
It's gonna be D6 plus 1.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
All right, D6 plus 1. Ooh, 12 damage.
12 damage.
Tell
I'm
me.
gonna shrug 1
Oh,
with the CP. 6 damage.
6 damage. And then we are going to shoot our little heavy stubber. Now we're gonna use the man, the myth, the legend, the wyvern, however you want to say it. I know I'm gonna get it. Storm Shard Mortar. We are going to shoot at the squad in the middle of flamers because
You don't want the Demon Prince? He's at 4 wounds left.
I don't think I'm gonna do it with a strength 5 weapon. So 2d6 shots.
2d6 shots.
3-ups.
3-ups.
So now, last but not least, we have a field ordnance. 2d6 shots heading into the Rubicons with the
Sounds good.
flamethrowers. All right, looking for 5s.
3 ups.
Fail them. Ooh, 2 damage
fails.
each. That's all my shooting. So yeah, at the end of my turn, I do score a secondary objective, which is going to be secure no man's land.
Okay.
At the end of my turn, if you control 2 or more objective markers in no man's land, this secondary mission is achieved, and you score 5 victory points.
Are you gonna discard anything?
I think I'm gonna have to discard Aerial Denial for ACP because I tried to get you off, and I don't think I can.
That was battle round 1, and I get to go first, which is pretty good. It looks like I'm not in range, but with my Cabal points, I'm able to double move. With Magnus AoE range, I get an extra 2 on my movement.
You know, you're like fake slow.
Yeah, I'm definitely. It's very deceptive.
Yeah, I mean, I took that pregame scouting move. I really didn't think that Scary Squad of Flamers was going to be able to get to me, which is why I was so like aggressive with it.
Yeah. These guys are scary too, because I think if you run into me, I take mortal wounds, right?
Well, I just have to drive around you. That was the initial goal, right?
Yeah,
Just to get to you so I could dump off a few wounds. Lucky though for me, had a nice roll, so they're technically
replaced.
Their buddies saw what happened. They're gonna change their plan and come back up.
But it doesn't come back up until the end of my
Next movement phase.
Yeah. Well, all right. So let's send it to battle round number 2.
Round 2.
Okay, so now we're going into battle round number 2. I passed my battle shock. I will be scoring 5, 10 for holding 2 points. We're going to use Kindred Sorcery, and everyone is going to have Devastating Wound if they're shooting with their psychic weapons.
Cool.
And we got Movement Aura from Magnus. For my secondary, I draw no prisoner. So I get 2 points for every unit I kill, maximum to 5. All right, so let's go into a movement.
Let's do it. Because you're within 9 of both my cold ambush markers,
I get to remove them?
They're destroyed at the end of your movement.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. That's big.
All right, I know.
That's very big.
I know. Now, the 2 units can still come back, but I need
more tokens.
I need to put some tokens on the ground.
Got it. So we are done with our movement, so we're going to go into our shooting.
All right, so at the start of your shooting phase, I have my Magnus in the back in his nice yellow cape.
Okay.
He is going to use his psychic ability, Mind Control. So I'm going to reduce your 2 hit for your Terminators by 1 for the rest of your shooting phase.
Okay.
And you're going to take D3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
Now I roll 6. So 3.
Ooh.
Man.
So that's actually going to kill one of the Terminators. So we're going to go ahead and use our ability in our shooting. So we're going to use our Twist of Fate. We're going to make it so these guys do not have any armor save. And then we're going to use 6 points to use our CP ability for free. That's going to make it so our bolt weapons is considered psychic. 5 strength. Not that it matters because those guys are, they're pretty beefy. And that is going to be a total of 15 of my Cabal points. All right.
So go into charging.
Going to shooting. We haven't shot yet, sir. We're gonna shoot our 3 guns from our Forge Fiend.
What are you hitting on?
Hit on 3s.
Smoke screen. Pop. Using monkey pain.
All right, hitting on 4s, but it's their D3 shots. So let's see. So that's gonna be 7 shots.
All right, so I'm looking for 6.
All right, so Demon Prince Infernal Cannon is going to go ahead and shoot the bikers. On 3s.
Nope. He is dead. But
I got him.
He comes back.
We're going to use Magnus. The Siege Firestorm.
2 damage each.
This is Gaze of Magnus. D3.
Cute.
Going to be on 2s.
Yeah, buddy. So 6. Now, this is where the fun begins.
Explode and kill that one.
Can I roll 6?
I can't. You cannot. So I'm going to put everything into that truck over there. Plasma pistol.
That's a hazardous weapon.
It is a hazardous weapon.
Nope.
Good. So Reaper Chain Cannon. 5 ups.
Yep.
Warp Smite. Infernal Bolt Gun. Nope. Assaulted Sorcerer. Astral Blast. D6. Plasma.
You need 3s.
3s.
Mess it up.
Hazardous.
Ooh, you hurt yourself. And then how much damage did it do?
2.
No! You did enough just to pop him.
We got our flamers, and the only thing you can see is that trucks.
5s.
5s. Huh. 1 psychic ability. Warp Smite. Yep, Infernal Ball Gun. 5 ups.
All right. Looking for a 5? Nope. 4 feel no
Shrugs.
pain. I'm good.
We got our Supercharge Plasma. 3 up. Hazardous.
Hazardous.
Nope.
You're fine.
Salted Sorcerer is going to go ahead and attack. Hazardous.
Ooh.
Astral Blast D6. The Terminators, we're going to spend our CP for Devastating Sorcery, and that means we can re-roll hits and wound rolls with our psychic attacks, and we just made our gun psychic.
Yeah. Yeah, you got a nice little foundation.
Everything that's going into the Aberrants, and then the only thing that's not going to the Aberrants is the flame ability from the Sorcerer with Terminator armor. That is going to go into your truck. So let's do that first. Let's go into the shooting for Terminators. Soul Cannon on force.
All right.
So 4 ups.
All right, I'm looking for 4 up shrug.
Warp Smite for my Psychers. 4 ups.
Shooting for 4. All right.
These are psychic, so they get
Reroll everything.
4 ups.
-1. So I'm going to take my 5 up saves because I'm in cover. Can we do it? All right, so I'm looking for 4s to shrug. 5 wounds.
Yep.
So you're going to kill 1. You're going to kill 2. And that's it.
So that was shooting. Unfortunately, we whiffed a lot. Didn't do too much.
Yeah.
But let's see if we can make up for it in combat.
What are you going to charge?
So combat, let's go with the Demon Prince first.
All right.
5,
he's good.
7. Yeah, I think that's good as well. So you're going to go here. Magnus, 5 ups.
You got it. He's in.
He's in. We'll see if the Terminator can make it.
All right.
It's going to be a 9-inch charge, right? Because of deep
Yeah.
strike. Yep.
9-inch. Hey, you did it.
Okay, I'm going to attack you with Magnus. It's going to be 7 attacks.
Yeah, you got him. He's gone.
Yep. And now for the juicy part, we are going in with our Terminators. Terminator's going to go ahead and hopefully kill your...
Aberrants.
So I'm going to use my Force Weapon on my Terminator. 5 attacks, hit on 3s.
7, 6.
4 up.
3 looking for 6s. How much damage each?
D3. 6 damage.
All right, looking for 4s.
Another Force Weapon. 4 ups.
Looking for 6.
D3.
Looking for 4s.
All right, so now we got our swords. We're hitting on 3s. Strength 5.
7, 6.
So 5s.
Okay, so we're gonna save 4. So we took 5. So you're gonna kill 2 more.
Okay.
I'm at my leader. All right, looking for 4s. So he saved 1, 2, 3, 4, and you did 5 damage. So you kill him, but on a 2-up he comes back.
Okay. 2 ups. Excuse
2
me.
up. He's back. Cold ambush though. Yeah, boy. They're coming back.
Nice. So that's going to be the end of my turn. I will score no prisoner, and I did kill 3 of your units, which means I will get a total of 5 points. And assassination, this is tactical mission, not fixed. So I did kill all of your unit, and I did kill the character, which means I will be scoring a maximum of 5.
Yep.
And on top of that, I'll use my Demon Prince psychic ability to just, put him in the air, like I just don't care, and he'll drop in later on at the end of my next movement phase.
Okay.
Anywhere. Okay. And
All
it's
right.
going to be your turn.
My turn. So I'm going to draw my 2 attacking boys here. So I've engaged on all fronts. So I'm going to try to be wholly within 3 of your table quarters.
Oh, okay.
And then I have defend stronghold, and I'm just going to try to hold my objective marker.
Fair.
That's it. All right.
Scoring?
I get 5 points.
Big 5.
You got me on the back foot.
Yeah, but you got something that you can drop down? Maybe we can kill some models?
I got some stuff. We'll see if it helps. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We are going to go into movement.
Movement. All right, let's send it to movement.
All right. So,
Quick movement.
Quick movement.
Yeah.
I dropped some stuff in the back. I dropped some Kellermorph in within 3 inches. He has a special rule that allows him to be horizontally 3 inches above anyone when he deep strikes.
Okay.
As long as he's outside of it. And then you might be asking, do these guys have the same rule? No, they do not. I had to spend a stratagem for 1 CP called Tunnel Crawlers. It allows me to deploy 3 inches horizontally away from enemies when I deep strike.
Oh,
It's
okay.
pretty
cool.
silly. Now to shooting.
Shooting.
Woo! So first, we are going to take that truck in the back, and we are going to shoot some stuffs.
What are you shooting?
The demo charges are going to go into the Zangors. I'm just so tired of those little
They're
screwballs.
holding on.
I'm so tired of them. So tired.
Take them out.
And the rest of the stuff is going to go into this infantry squad in the back that the
Oh.
Kellermorph is in. So the demolition charge, D6 plus 1, 5 to hit you here.
Yeah, 6 up.
Oh, fucking idiot. I'm alive! I killed 1. Hazardous, I'm fine. So now we're going to do the heavy stubber, looking for force. Twin Legato Cannon, going into him, 2 shots, looking for force. Yeah, buddy.
I told you they're cursed, dude. They won't hit anything, just don't hit them. Dude, they did 3 damage to themselves and did 1 damage to you, okay? Just leave them alone.
I don't need to hear it from you.
They're already on the bench. You don't have to attack them while they're on the bench.
Oh my god, that hurts my soul. So now, I am in an eternal battle with that Zangor. My neophyte hybrids are taking a shot, dude. I mean, they're the only things. It's the only thing I can see too. So
yeah,
we're gonna shoot all the small armed weapons over there.
Get all the bad lucks out of the way because you need that 9 charge.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
like that's
you know
what I'm
I mean?
thinking. Is like get rid of it now.
Who cares? You weapon on 1 Zangor, but you can make that 9 charge though, and you got a reroll.
Oh, help me, Lord. All right, so I have 10 guys in that unit. 2 are going to be heavy weapons. 1 is going to be the leader. So I have 7 shots here. Small arms, looking for 4s. Looking for 4. Jesus. All right. Strength of the weapon is a 3.
Yeah, you got a...
You got 1.
6 up.
Fail it, please.
Yep, you got him. The Zangors are dead. No, lift up later.
We did it, Joe.
Is that it?
Yeah. Kellermorph is going to shoot. All right, I need some 6s here.
3 ups.
Oh, you might have struck that.
I'll spend 2 Cabal points to reroll.
Oh,
we got him.
All right, the other 3 attacks into the squad.
So I take 1 damage.
Yep, and 1 damage on the leader.
Okay.
Heavy stubber, looking for 4s here. Looking for 3s. 3. Big old 4s here.
2 ups. In 1 4.
Yep. Ordnance unit is going to shoot at the flamers again. D6.
-1, so 4 ups.
Cool. 2 damage. Indirect weapons in the back. Those mortars. D6 shots each. Indirect. So I am indirect but heavy. I'm looking for 5s.
I'll recover. No Ren, so 3 ups.
1 damage each. 2d6. Hitting on force.
Save on 2s.
This unit of neophyte hybrids. We are looking for force. So I get sustained hits. So
you get 2 extra?
2 extra ones.
3 ups.
I'm looking for 4s here.
Okay.
Looking for 5s.
3 ups.
Or Achilles return over there.
3 ups.
Hitting on 5s. That's all my shooting. So that was shooting, uneventful, killing it. We're going into charging.
That's not too excited. Well, let's make some nice charge.
I'm a little sad. Rock Grinder is going to be charging your Flamer Boys.
Yep.
I'm charging the Terminators. Yeah, killing it. I am going to do Tank Shock. I'm going to spend a command point. When I complete that charge, I use Grinding Clearance. So I'm going to take 6 dice and kind of do the same thing.
Okay.
On 4 Upstate Mortals.
4 health left on my Exalted Sorcerer.
All right. And with that, we can go into close combat phase. I'm going to go first with my Goliath Rock Grinder.
Okay.
He is going to use his Drill Dozer Blade. I'm looking for 3s to hit you.
I have a feeling I'm going to be dead here.
I hope you are.
It's going to be 2 ups. 1. Invuln 4.
Yep. 2 damage each.
What?
You're still hanging on, aren't you?
I am. So take 2 damage, so I'm at 2 left. Yeah, so Terminator is going to go ahead and attack on 3s. On 4s.
6 up.
Nope.
How much damage?
D3. 2.
2. Looking for 4s. Takes a wound.
Okay. Another Psychic on 4s. Okay, and now we got the Kopesh on 3s.
Yep. All right. All right, looking for 4. How much damage?
2 each.
Double this.
I would be very surprised.
Hey, you killed him.
Okay.
All right.
All right, and then last but not least, I'm gonna bonk you. Okay, 5 attacks. Hits on 2s. On 5s.
Yep.
Oh, this is devastating one. D3. 1 damage.
Cool. 1 damage. Into my turn, scoring points. I do get engage on all fronts because I have units wholly within 4 table quarters, and I only needed 3. Because this is tactical, I'm gonna get 5 victory points.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
So that was Battle Round 2, and it's not looking too good for you because I think you putting your token there next to each other was...
You know, the MVP of your team for this game is definitely going to be those Zangors who did not die.
Yeah, 6
Like,
up, feel no pain apparently. It's
What
pretty good.
in the world? I didn't think a transport as heavily armed as the Genestealer Cultist transports are would not be able to deal 10 separate wounds with, I mean, I rolled 8 on the demo charge, the 2 autocannon shots, and the 6 rapid fire from the stub gun. And he still left 4 up. And then, you know, the misplacement of the tokens. I just, you know, my second game with this army, our first game on this channel.
First one, we did a test run.
We did. I don't really care about that one. I did win them. But yeah, having the two tokens just too far up, I put a lot more faith in my guys than I did in Zangors.
Yeah.
Now that's not
if
to
anything,
say.
I think you should have spaced them like 9 inch apart. So like if I were to get to 1, there would still be 1 left.
Yeah.
But I think you placed them so close to each other that I got a good advance. Therefore, I was able to tag 2 of them and then just away.
I think I'm still in this game. Like I said, my army's set to lose. Not the game. Set to lose miniatures. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we can bring them back. All right, so let's send it to a battle round number 3.
Yeah.
All right, going into battle round 3, we're going to be scoring. I will score 1, score 2, score 3, giving me 15 points. And I'm going to be drawing my secondary. I draw Area Denial and Investigated Signal. And we're going to be rolling to see if we can bring a Rubric Marines back.
Hey.
Looks like I come back, so now my unit is full again.
Yep.
And that's pretty much all I got to do. And I'm going to decide to give Magnus plus his movement. So 2 inch extra movement. And we are going to go into movement phase.
Let's do it.
So that was our movement, and I got to your point, so you have to remove it.
You're within 9, so there went my cult marker.
Yep, and now for our fun phase. Yeah, we're going to use a Cabal Ritual, and we're going to make it so the gun for the Terminators are now Psychic Weapon. We're going to activate our Terminators. We're going to be using 7 of the Cabal points to use some Doom Bolt.
All
so on a D6, pretty much just don't roll a 1. Yep, so now we're going to be doing some mortal wounds to your truck over there.
Truck, cool.
It's going to be D3 plus 3.
Oh, okay. You blew him up.
Do you want to roll if it blows up?
It doesn't.
So let's go with our shooting. Shooting with Demon Prince, 6 shots. We got 6 shots on 2s.
Let's do it.
4 ups.
Let's do it. Looking for 5s. You have killed a gun.
Big. Magnus is going to go. Magnus is going to split his shot. He's going to use his Siege Firestorm on this, and he's going to use his anti-tank psychic ability on your guy.
That's what I would do.
Yeah. Oh, and devastating wounds. That's what we're.
Oh,
going
okay.
with. Not that I've literally.
Like you'll need it.
Yeah. So Siege Firestorm is D6 plus 3. Magnus hitting on 2s.
6 up here.
This is mortal wounds, so it's 1 each. 2.
1, 2.
And then
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And then we're going into your truck over there. D3.
Sir, my rock grinder?
Okay, 7 shots. On 2s. On 4s, because plus 1.
Because Magnus.
The Magnus.
It's a lot of devastating.
That's literally, these are all devastating wounds.
How many wounds is that?
So that's going to be 3 each.
You have blown up the rock grinder.
We have 10 or 9?
I have 10.
Well, 3 each is.
I have 1 on there already.
Oh, okay.
You've blown up the rock grinder.
We did it!
All right. Let me see if I boom boom. I don't.
Terminator is going to go. All the non-psychic is going to go to that thing.
Okay.
And then all the psychic stuff will go to your the small troop over there. And then also the anti-vehicle will go on to the truck. So we're going to be using our flame psychic ability. It is anti-vehicle, so it's going to be critting on 4, hitting on 3s, 4 ups.
You got 1.
1 goes through. It is a critical, so it's going to be mortal wound 2.
All right, so he's going to have 2 whole wounds on him.
And then anti-infantry gun.
So I have a save of a 6. Nope.
Big. All right, 1 damage.
Okay, you kill a guy.
And now we're going to go into our Terminators. Everything that's going into that thing first?
Yeah.
All right, so let's go with our missile. Missile rack, 4 shots hitting on 3s. 3 ups. Minus 2.
It goes through. How much damage?
3 damage each.
Oh, that's gone.
Okay, so Soul Reaper cannon's gone.
Nope.
All right, so 6 going into infantry. It is 2 shots, but rapid fire 2. So
let's do it.
Hitting on 3s. It is lethal hit. All right, 3 ups.
Okay, so this is gonna get rid of the squad. He's on the leader.
Minus 1.
6 up safe, and
we got him.
We got him, coach.
So I got 1 last attack.
You know, before you roll that, I think I have to call that. Like, you have really.
Yeah,
destroyed
because
me.
this is probably going to be gone. That's probably going to be gone, and you are only going to have those guys left.
Those guys.
And another one
then a
that's supposed to
unit.
come back. Yeah, and they're not the fastest.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a good game.
It was a good game. You know, it's actually our 2nd time playing. We did like a little dry run before this.
Yeah.
A lot different, actually. The first time we played, I could not catch up to your models.
Yeah, well, I mean, I changed a lot of like the guard stuff, and I don't think I'm going to be bringing this type of guard.
You're going to save these for your actual guard team.
Yeah. Because they do better when I have an officer around. When I don't, you know, the hive mind doesn't really order well. So
yeah, they're trying to be hidden from the guard, so ordering the guard is kind of counterintuitive.
What also really messed me up was I let you pretty much not let me bring 2 bikes back.
Yeah, you just put them like just right there next to my Zangors.
Yeah. But like I said, this is my 2nd time playing Genestealer Cultist, and this is your 2nd time playing
Thousand Sun.
So I mean, we're learning the game. It was a fun game.
Yeah, so we'll send it to like a recap to send us off. But thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe.
And next time I'm gonna win. Good game, man. We were talking about how we played like when 10th first came out, just like a starter game, the same armies essentially.
Yeah, the last time we did, I feel like I was so slow. You were just like moving me all over the map, and I can't catch up at all.
Well, I also with my guard Brood Brothers, I brought a different tangent, I guess. Yeah. And so like I love the guard pieces. I love the Weaver, and I love my artillery guns. But at the same time, like I think I have to take a Regal Dorn tank just as like as a big like
Tank
scary.
kill. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you hit on 5s. I'm just like, why'd you bring these?
Well, and that's what like if that's what I was saying is like if I don't move, it's
Yeah.
fine. And also, if you don't have a 4 bin bowl,
Yeah.
that's also a little better for me. But yeah, if you don't move the heavy guns, they're great. But they perform way better when you can actually give orders to the guard units, which is why I think I just need like that Regal Dorn.
Yeah.
It's gonna hit at the same ballistic skill pretty much as my heavy mining lasers for my vehicles. It's just a lot more firepower, and it's got some strong guns that I think in our first game kind of like made you stay a little further back.
Yeah, and honestly, my Cabal ability where I just make it so you can make armor save versus something that is not like super tanky. So like something in like the 7 to like 10 toughness, that actually Magnus can just delete.
Oh yeah.
They can just like snap your finger and you're just gone.
We were talking like off camera about how like it's essential you have things that deal with tanks.
Yep.
Or you have things that deal with like troop tanks, like Terminators and things of that nature. But no, overall good game. Definitely some things I'm gonna change in my list for like when we play again. I just think with my Genestealer Cults, I really built to focus against hordes.
And I think that's a thing about 40k because it's lists are, you just need to figure out what's good, and then you got to build them, you got to paint them. But at least from the 2 games that I've played, so don't take too much water into this. I feel like it is 2 games. There is the infantry game, and then there is the tank game. And if you don't have a thing that can answer both, if you run into somebody that just runs like standard list, like think of it like every game have like tax you got to pay. There's a tanks tax. There's like a horde tax. And if you don't do that in this game, it's pretty hard.
It definitely hurts. It definitely hurts.
Try shooting anything with a 4 strength into a tank. You're just like, oh god, all right. You take 2, right? And it's like, I save 1. You're like, oh, it's 1 damage out of your 10. Cool.
And vice versa. You roll your 2 strength 12 shots to kill 2 guys in the unit.
And then you're just like, all right, you got an invuln 4. You better not make those. I only got 2 shots. Yeah, so everything kind of had an answer to each other. Although, like, I do find like the stuff that's in between very interesting because it's like who deal with it, or is this game like okay, infantry deal with infantry, bruiser deal with bruiser, like i.e. like Terminators, and then the vehicles and tank deal with vehicles and tank. Do they just deal with their own brackets, or something can kind of
at least in my list, I think there's a good diversity when it comes to things that are multifaceted. I don't think like one thing does everything, but I do think one thing does at least 2. So you could have a tank that kills tanks, and you could have a tank that could be built to kill infantry. But I don't think you could have a tank that could be built to kill like mortal wound dumps on characters. You know what I mean? So I think that there is a lot of variation. There's a lot more ways to play with the point limitation kind of taking out, which I thoroughly enjoy. Because it goes back to like AOS, where it's like, build what you want to build.
As a new player, it's a lot easier because I don't have to worry too much. I'll just build the best stuff, and then we'll go on
and play.
But also, if they change that, I'm like, well, these are really expensive now, so we got to figure something out.
I appreciate the move towards it. I know a lot of people are upset about it, but coming from AOS, which is a very streamlined game, I feel like just in our 2 interactions, they've definitely streamlined this, and it's going to be for the better.
Yeah, and honestly, a lot easier with just like this app, actually.
Oh, yeah.
So by the time we record this, we didn't get our cards yet. We were like a day behind. So we got this, and I was able to click the phone and click the keywords, figure out what it does, and just play the game, which is can be difficult with a wargaming game because you have to learn the system and then you have to learn the game. It's not just you just pick up a game and you can just go. So, but anyways, guys, let us know what we got wrong because we are definitely really new with this. But 40k is really fun. I love moving a lot of models. It just gives you like this like immersion of like this grand battle, which is like super cool. And you got to pay off. You got to have a payoff somehow with like hours and hours and hours of painting. Because I wanted to speed paint these guys, but I timed it. It was like if I was in the zone, it was an hour per model. If I was not in the zone, it could go up to 2 hours with the trims. And I'm like, oh no.
That's I think that is the reason people don't play Chaos is the gold trim. And I'll die on that hill.
I'm gonna be
that's why
I'll be honest. I've never loved washes more because I'm just like, if I don't get it perfectly, I am dunking this in Agrax, and it's gonna look great.
It's fine. No, it looks your art looks fantastic. This is a fun first game.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to playing some more of it.
yeah, and then we're probably gonna get more boards too. So
oh yeah,
it'll be
yeah,
cooler.
yeah.
This one was made kind of neutral, and then I already have half of the Altarius box, so I just have to steal Riggins and then paint the other half and make some forests. And you know, I think terrain-wise, we had a pretty good coverage. Like, I didn't feel like I was too exposed.
I do feel like that we are doing the appropriate amount of terrain. You don't want less than this.
Yeah.
And I feel like
we are ruling it as runes and
and blocking.
Yeah, and then we're doing true line of sight. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the way we should do it here, and I recommend it for y'all. It let us get to each other without just
doing this shooting.
Yeah, getting wiped out.
Yeah. And we do true line of sight, and it says these Octarius terrain, they don't have windows.
Yep.
So if you hide in there, they just can't see it, which I personally like, but I don't know, maybe like competitive player can make an argument why that's not good or healthy or something.
Potato.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't like getting shot at. I like getting, because I'm mid-range, so I like to get into the middle.
I don't much like getting shot at either. And I can't deploy behind you if you don't come to me. So,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe next time the bikes hold back a little bit. They move pretty quick.
Yeah. I think next time we'll have to just hold them back. But
all right, sounds good. Well, anyways, guys, if you like more, probably can't do it that often, but we'll try to do every other week for 40K.
Yes.
So, like, comment, subscribe, and just let us know how do you like our new format? What do you think we could do better to make it so it's easier to understand what is going on in the game?
And also, let us know what y'all are playing for 40K.
Yes.
We love to have y'all's interaction, and especially when we get convoluted rules like on Kill Team building the Thousand Suns Kill Team list.
Hopefully I get this one right. Okay?
Dude,
this is my third strike, and I'm going up on the shelf.
Please, God, we hope that we built this list correctly. But yeah, guys, thank you again for watching, and we look forward to seeing you all in the next one.
See you next time.